Hey guys, this is Nick from forexfornoobs.com with my midday analysis. If you enjoy this analysis and my other videos, hit the subscribe button below this video. Subscribing to my YouTube channel gives you an instant notification whenever I add a new video. Also, please hit the like button below if you find this video useful. So before I start the analysis, I want to explain how it works so you can actually use it in your trading. On most Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I hold a live analysis session for my Forex Mastermind students. These sessions are recorded and posted to YouTube. I say most because some days I'm busy and other days I'm not trading, and I have a rule: when I'm not trading, I do not post analysis. In the analysis, I look for price action reversal setups on around 10 to 20 pairs that I'm currently trading. I check every time frame for every pair, taking a systematic approach to doing analysis. Personally, I do this analysis several times per day, but only the midday session is recorded as most setups are spotted then. So what are setups? A reversal setup occurs when price stalls at an area of support resistance and a transition of power occurs, from buyers to sellers or from sellers to buyers. I wait for price to approach these areas and spot potential setups. But these setups are not actual trades. When I share a setup on this analysis, it doesn't mean I'm entering the trade right away. Setups are just setups, and many setups do not trigger, so they never actually become trades. But some of them do, of course, and some of them become trades. To understand this, you have to know a little bit about my strategy, which I share for free on forexfornoobs.com, and there's a link to the strategy also below. I use 4 different tags in the name of these analysis videos. The tags are in brackets at the end of the name. It's important to know these tags just so you understand what is in the video. So if you see no setups, that means there are no setups today, obviously. If you see upcoming setups on, that means there are no setups, but I have spotted some very strong support resistance areas, which may lead to setups later in the day. So that could be anywhere between a few hours to a whole day. And if it's tagged with setups on, that means there are setups today, and I'm sharing potential trades in the video itself. So let's get started with the analysis. All right, so today is Tuesday, the 18th of April, 2017. Time is 13:10 here in the UK. Was my birthday yesterday, which fell on Easter Monday. I think that's the first time ever that my birthday's been on Easter. But yeah, it was my birthday yesterday. I'm 31 years old. Yay. Getting old. Getting very old. Can't believe we're 4 months into the year already. Well, pretty much 5 months. Well, no, sorry. We're heading into the 5th month of the year, but we're 4 months into the year already. It's crazy. I think I'm going to be 50 in the blink of an eye. But that's not what we're here to discuss. We're here to go through this analysis. Check out if there's any setups forming. So let's take a quick look and go through them. And thank you all for the happy birthdays. All right, we'll start with AUD CAD. We're going to start up the top. AUD CAD. AUD CAD. Interesting. Interesting what this is showing us. But I have a suspicion that the risk to reward ratio is not going to be ideal for a short trade here. My suspicion was almost right, but we could work something out with this one. We could work something out. Risk to reward ratio 1.5 maybe, based on the current indecision candle, which closes in, why? It's not showing countdown. Oh, of course, it doesn't show it on the daily chart. I forgot about that. Never mind. It closes at 10 p.m. tonight. So that is in 8 hours, 40 minutes or so. So this is going to close in a while. If it closes like this, we could get a potential continuation reversal here. So what is a continuation reversal? Most of you guys know, but if you haven't watched the videos in Forex Mastermind yet, continuation reversal is, well, there's more to it than this, but just a quick explanation is price is trending down. So this is going down with the trend. It's a high probability setup. So it looks okay potentially for a short. We could go with a 1.5 risk to reward ratio. Can even go with 2, but 2 is stretching it because it's taking us down to the next support area, which is down here. So yeah, this actually looks pretty decent. Keep a close eye on AUD CAD, see how it plays out. We'd have to enter in with a very tight stop, and we'd have to get in exactly at the break to get a 2 risk reward ratio. So I think 1.5 is more realistic. Might be able to enter in a retrace, but point is, potential short on the daily. Probably not going to do this on anything lower than the daily. We are already seeing signs that it could be pushing up, so let's wait for the daily. After the daily closes, what we want to see is we want to see a push down, breaking below this low, and then we might be able to get in for a short trade, possibly short reversal trade. We'll see how it goes. All right, AUDJPY. What's up with AUDJPY? Yeah, kind of continuing down, stalling. It's doing a lot of stuff, but nothing too interesting for me. AUD New Zealand. Right, AUD New Zealand is sitting on top of a strong support area right now. Is it already showing signs of it stalling? Not really. All right, the 2-hour chart is showing signs of it stalling. So, yeah, let's keep a close eye on AUD New Zealand. We could get in for a quick reversal trade, potentially, but obviously there's no indecision candle as of yet. So this probably won't trigger until tomorrow, if it even does. What we want to see here is we want to see some indecision forming on the support area. So, yeah, let's just see how it plays out. But it's something worth keeping an eye on, definitely. AUD New Zealand worth keeping an eye on. AUD USD is in between 2 support resistance areas, so there's nothing I'd really want to jump into on this. Yeah, nothing. All right, CAD-JPY, what's up with CAD-JPY? CAD-JPY is trending down, and it is below support right now, so I'm not too interested in anything there. EUR AUD, huh? Right, EUR AUD is in a massive downtrend, like a massive downtrend. Like, look at that. Boom. It's just trending like crazy. And now it is hitting the trend line and the resistance area, and it's trending down. So I'm kind of tempted to potentially, if we see indecision forming, potentially enter a short trade. We need to see how this plays out. We need to see what comes next. But this is looking okay for a reversal trade. We've got a strong bullish preceding trend. If indecision forms here, so if we start seeing signs of indecision, start seeing signs of price stalling here, we might be able to get in for a continuation reversal trade. This looks nice. This looks nice. I like this. We found a lot of trades so far today. A lot of potential setups so far today. We've only gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs, and we're identifying 3 out of 6. So that's pretty cool. Cool stuff. Let's pull this to the top of the list. Check out EURAUD. EURAUD is trending up. It's just broken. Support area. Might need to readjust these areas actually. We'll see how they go. Yeah, but there's nothing much going on here. Nothing I would want to trade. All right, Euro GBP. What's up with Euro GBP? What's going on? It's bouncing from resistance. Crazy up and down swing on Euro GBP. I wonder why. Anyone know what happened? Could it be that Theresa May announced the general election? Probably. So that's going to go crazy for a bit. I'm not too bothered with trading GBP at the moment just because of Theresa May's announcement. So I'm probably just going to stay out of GBP. Nothing much on Euro JPY. Euro New Zealand. You know, GBP at the moment, it's like that advertisement for the movie Jaws. I think it was first said in that advertisement, and they're like, just when you thought it was safe to go back into the water. That's what GBP is right now. Every time you think it's safe to start trading GBP again, no, something new has to pop up. Now we got a general election coming. Yay, that's great. I mean, I guess it's a good thing for the UK itself, but for us traders, it's just every time we think it's safe to trade GBP again, something new pops up with GBP. So I'm probably gonna take a step back from GBP for at least a few days, see how it plays out. I might have to extend that into next week. It could be just the announcement that's going to cause a spike, but I don't know what's coming next. I don't know what she's going to say next. So it could be more stuff that she says, blah, 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 and it just keeps going crazy. So we need to be careful with GBP. Promise me, guys. Promise me you're going to be careful with GBP, right? I don't want to see anyone saying, I got into a GBP trade, Theresa May said something, it went crazy, and I lost a bunch of money. Make me a promise, please, that you guys are going to be careful. I thought you said no promise for a second, Tong. Come on, guys. Promise. Please. There's so many of you in here. I mean, you don't have to promise me, but I really think it's important to stay out of GBP, at least for a few days. Just let things calm down. Just let things calm down and see what happens. I mean, there are people who have that different trading approach to me, and they would enter during these times. But for me personally, and because you guys are mostly trading my strategy, I think entering at these times is not ideal. I'm just kind of blitzing through everything right now, not really seeing anything. I'm gonna take a look at the GBP pairs, but I'm not gonna trade them. I'm just gonna take a look and see what's going on. Look at GBP-USD, bam, bam. I love it. GBP is reminding me of like USD in 2009, I think, when China was constantly saying, we're going to sell all our US dollar assets, and the US dollar would just go crazy. And when Bernanke was our Fed chairman, that dude, he would just say some stupid stuff all the time. I know I'm not talking through the analysis, but there's no real point because I'm not really seeing anything here. Bernanke would say some stupid things. He once got drunk and was flirting with a female reporter, and apparently he was very charmed by her because he started saying a lot of stuff that he shouldn't be saying about the US economy. And of course, being a reporter, being a good reporter, she printed it, she wrote a story about it, went out in the paper the next morning, and the US dollar crashed like hundreds of pips. My point is, this is what I'm being reminded of with GBP. Just up and down constantly based on what Theresa May is saying. All right, I'm not seeing anything across these pairs. All I'm seeing for today, it looked like we were getting off to a good start in terms of setups, because the first 6 we checked we found free, but the rest I'm not really seeing much. Do you guys see anything here? Or do you guys see anything on pairs that I haven't looked at yet? If you guys see any potential trades coming up, just let me know. Who's still short on USD CHF, by the way? That thing is going well. USD CHF short from last week. I didn't take it. But that thing's going really well. Anyone still short there? I avoided New Zealand USD, and I'm glad I did, because that didn't do anything. All right, so on AUD CAD, I'm looking at a potential short on the daily. I'm not like crazy about this setup at all. I got a 1.5 there. You know, my idea with this would be probably to enter on a retrace. That would be best. Enter on a retrace because it doesn't look amazing at all. So yeah, enter on a retrace would be ideal here. That way we can kind of get a bit of a better target. So let's say our entry was here, right? Then that would make it better. So if our entry was around about 1.0067, or let's just call it 65, we'd have a better target. So I'll just see how it plays out. It's just unfortunate that this wick down here has pushed down so much. I think this is probably related to Theresa May too. No, probably not. I was thinking maybe it was just kind of like a correlation spike up and down, but this seems like it happened much over over the longer term, so it's unrelated. But yeah, let's keep a close eye on AUD CAD. I'm not crazy about it at all, but it is something worth keeping an eye on. EUR AUD looks quite interesting because it is trending up pretty heavily right now, but it is hitting a resistance area, and it's a pretty strong resistance area. It caused a bounce last week, nice bounce there, and you know, price is trending down pretty heavily. It's an overall downtrend. I mean, you could also say that it's starting to trend up, right? Something like that. But my trend line drawing is not amazing. I don't use trend lines that often, so. Oh, what's this tool? All right, I'm curious what this does. Oh, okay, no. But we could use this, I think. What? Oh yeah, there we go. I just want to kind of draw what I'm looking at, but I'm not sure. I know. I don't think we can get it. I don't think there's a tool for what I want. Oh, whatever. I'm just going to draw it the old-fashioned way. I was trying to look for a magical tool that would draw this for us, but what I'm seeing here is a kind of wedge forming. Sort of. It's not perfect, but something like that. So price is kind of getting stuck in this wedge, and it's bouncing from resistance. So, you know, we could very well get a nice push down. I'm gonna wait. I want to see some indecision forming here. If indecision forms, I might be tempted to take a short. As we've seen with the GBP, it started pushing up after Theresa May's speech. So we had a similar thing on the euro. Euro started pushing up too because they're kind of correlated. So if that push up is short-lived, then we could get like a nice continuation reversal here. And it would also be a news-based reversal. News-based reversals are basically reversals that are caused by news spikes. So the news spike would be this one heading into resistance, and then it's generally speaking with news, when it pushes up or pushes down, it retraces back to where it should have been after a short period. So it's in a wedge right now, resistant. Everything points to this potentially being a good reversal trade, a good short reversal trade. So it's something that I definitely want to trade if I get the actual setup I want. Any questions about this one? And just quickly, I'll answer questions. I see some people typing, but I'll just quickly go over AUD New Zealand while people type. Yeah, so AUD New Zealand, it's just stalling on support right now. I mean, we're seeing it on the 2 hour that it's stalling, and obviously it's going to be on the 1 hour too. So generally, when you start seeing something like this, right, price heads into support and starts stalling on the 1 hour, then on the 2 hour, then it's going to go up to the 4 hour potentially and stall there, then the 6 hour. So that's what I'm looking for. I've identified that it's stalling on support, so now it's just a matter of watching it and seeing if it actually goes up through the time frames and it actually stalls here, or if it's just a minor stall that's only going to show up on the lower time frames and then it's just going to, you know, continue down. So let's keep a close eye on this, just see what happens. If it does stall overall, might be able to get into a nice counter trend reversal just for some quick profit before it continues down. Or if we see signs of it continuing, we might be able to extend that target. We could just see how it plays out. It's worth keeping an eye on. Okay, someone was typing, but it looks like they didn't finish typing, so I guess there's no questions about Euro AUD. All right, no one's typing, so cool. Let's keep a close eye on Euro AUD. Let's just see how this plays out. It has not shown maybe 2 hour. No, it's not showing any signs of slowing down right now. It did here, but now it's continuing up. So yeah, we'll just keep a close eye, see how this one plays out. And yeah, AUD CAD, definitely something to wait for on the daily. So yeah, guys, that sums up the analysis for today. Thank you for attending. I'll see you for tomorrow's analysis, and I'll keep you updated on the forum if I jump into any of these free setups. See you guys later. Thanks for watching the analysis. I hope it was useful. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button below. Also, for instant notifications when I post analysis or other cool videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Once the setups I share in this analysis trigger, I post live updates as I manage the trade, such as my entry, exit, stop, and when to get out of the trade. For these updates, add me on Facebook or Twitter by clicking the buttons below. I'll see you in the next video.